Aloha. The waves of change are coming. Ready or not, they're actually already here. Change, the unchanging truth. It's beyond words. It's happening in our nervous system as we sit in a place of trusting that we're okay, but distrusting because we don't know if we're going to be okay in the next moment. Trust, that choice in the moment, whether to move forward in hope or stand back and wait in fear. The one-word miracle. One word can change our lives and actually change the chances of the world truly unifying as a species. It's never been done before. Looks like it's about time. Resources shrinking, population growing. We'll have to figure out how to really get along. The Human Trust Project. That's what I'm starting. Multimedia, every way possible to get people to unify within themselves and with each other. Radio, music, TV, books, seminars, lectures, whatever it takes to get us to unify in the place that's ultimately pre-language. They say that music is a universal language where we actually can connect with each other. We transcend race, religion, culture, background, color of skin. Specific experiences don't matter anymore. We find a way to vibrate and connect with each other. Even if we don't know each other's language, we just sing or hum or make noises, beat on the drums. And suddenly those fears, the excessive fear that holds us back, it goes away. Well, the only way that we will connect and unify in ourselves, which ultimately will allow us to connect and unify with each other, is actually pre-language, before the music comes outside, tapping into this pre-language universal vibration of the nervous system that connects us inside to ourselves, to everything outside in general, and specifically to each other. If it's going to be done, which many people think it can't be, but lots of things that people think can't be done end up being done. We can't know something unless we first don't know it. So it'll take someone who's a scientist, an artist, and maybe someone who's got some musical ability, which I'm told I have a beautiful voice. It's a pretty high compliment for a male. It'll take the ability to tap into something familiar that people already know. Something like the reality of music that's familiar, and a familiar figure like Michael Jackson perhaps. Because basically everyone in the world, not everyone, but most everyone is pretty familiar with him. And unfortunately, he passed. He passed because I believe he never truly understood this place in his own nervous system, the place that change demands us to deal with feeling okay but not okay. We attribute that to our past, to our traumas, to biology, genetics, and we forget that we're continually a biological being in an environment, but we have perception and awareness, the stress response to guide us. You can't touch that. So we get stuck in blaming biology in the past. So Michael, I don't think, ever really was able to resonate with that. And unfortunately, the people that tried to help him in the medical field fed into the same fate of a lack of awareness and gave him chemicals that basically numbed him from being present. For the present is the most elusive thing between the past that we know and the future that we don't know. We must simultaneously know and not know. So I'm going to call in all the people of influence in the musical world especially, and certainly the people who have influence by position, especially the healers, Deepak Chopra, Wayne Dyer, Tony Robbins, any people in positions that can help this trust project. And maybe it'll just take a song that has the words in it, regardless. This isn't about standing up and dancing with each other and not tuning into the words that take us to the place beyond words that we can finally unify. Maybe it'll be something like, somewhere under the rainbow, way deep, deep, deep down inside, there's a place that we've dreamed of all of of our live-long lives. I hope you'll take a trip with me and breathe into eternity. Find yourself right here, right now, the place you left right next to me. Breathe deep into your lungs now. Take a step deep inside. Feel the infinite vibration. Then we will finally know. I'm armed with awareness of awareness itself, general awareness. Awareness speaks for itself. When we're quiet, the truth lies in the elusive middle. I will share that truth that's beyond words. I will take the chance. I will risk being perceived as naive, arrogant, ignorant, whatever. A man has to be willing to walk forward and do something for community. Because ultimately, this is all that matters. And I will do this until my last dying breath. And I'm completely attached to the process and completely unattached to the outcome. And that is what will allow me to stay present and sing and talk and be silent and breathe with all of you and the Human Trust Project. If you're in where we already are and you want to make this happen, then call me. 808-989-9849. Martin Blackwell. I'm almost 50. That's a few years on the planet. I've spent decades studying one thing, the awareness stress response. And I've always believed I can do what a human can do. It's simple. When we breathe and we feel and we drop all the words, we are there at the place called home. If home is where the heart is, and my heart is in my chest, I think it is, I feel it beating, we're already home. We're mobile homes. Breathe that in. One word. In the moment of truth, will you trust your nervous system so that you can trust each other? Trust. The one-word miracle. This is it. The Human Trust Project. Breathe. Thank you for your time and your trust.